my video. I am Akash Yadav and I am currently interning in Hulk Hire, and this is my video. Today I am talking about a PayPal integration overview. We discuss about the PayPal, how PayPal works, what is PayPal, what is the use of PayPal, integration. Here is some keys, key term, issuer. What is a PayPal? Issuer, financially institution that provide the credit card to the cardholder. When a person applies for a credit card, they provide their personal and financial information to the issuer, who evaluates the application based on factors such as that person credit history, income, and debit to income ratio. If the issuer pro approves the application, they issue a credit card to the application, which can be used to make purchase and access credit cards. If any person has a financially problem, if they have not money, they applied for a credit card, and the other banks are offered, he issue the credit card, just like a Visa, Maestro, Master, Rupee, that all banks are issue the credit card. If any condition, he use the credit card and purchase the things. Second, key terms, acquires, companies that process credit and debit card transaction on behalf of merchants, that act as intermediators between the merchant and the credit card networks, facilitating the authorization, capture and settlement of transactions. Means which company are provided credit and debit card behalf of merchants, what his salary, where his work, he pay and not pay, all these term. Key term, credit card network, operates at intermediator between the issuing bank that provide credit card to consumers, for example a Visa, Maestro and Masters, and the acquiring banks that process credit card transaction on behalf of merchants. When a cardholders make a purchase with their credit or debit card, the transaction information is transmitted through the credit card network to the cardholder issuing bank, which approves or declines that transaction based on the cardholders available credit or found. The transaction is then sent back through the network to the merchant's acquired bank, which deposit the funds into the merchant account. For example, if a Visa provides a credit card, so if SBI bank provides a as a credit card, the customer who takes the credit card and use, but the third party is a intermediator. For example, intermediator means Rupee, it manages the money and provide the money. Authorization, the first step to the payment process is authorization, where the cardholder presents their credit card details to the merchant for payment. The merchant submits the transaction of the acquiring bank, which then forward the request to the card issue from the authorization. If a person, that is a card holder, he send his card details to the merchant point on sale, the merchant send the details to the acquire send the detail visa, it is a third party. Visa send the issuer who provides the credit card, he clear the data and confirm and again send the information visa again send the acquire and acquire and again send the merchant, then merchant send the money to the card holder. Next we can see the payment integration. So here are a side PayPal developer.paypal.com. This is a site of PayPal development. We get started. The network is down. This is a overflow of PayPal standard. This is option of checkout. PayPal provides multiple type of integration checkout. There are 4 types of integration PayPal checkout. First is standard checkout, second is advanced checkout, third is no code checkout, and final is enterprise checkout. First, standard checkout. Standard checkout helps you get set up quickly to accept PayPal and the other payment. Second, advanced checkout help us customize the checkout to make your site's branding. Third, no code checkout solution help you get payment links, button and QR code with no coding requirement. Enterprise checkout help enterprise create an enterprise checkout, accept multiple payment method and manage payment data. For example, this is an overview. This is in a page. This overview payment, PayPal and credit or debit card option also available. There is an option of integrate. This is an overview of PayPal page. To accept the standard checkout, set up standard payment to present payment button to your payers so they can pay with PayPal debit card and credit card. Pay later, both options are available. This is a phone overview, this is a laptop, your MacBook, all. Second, getting started. How PayPal checkout works. This is an overview. We zoom it. This diagram is show how PayPal works. There is a PayPal JS SDK. PayPal JS SDK means giving a Java script library. PayPal JS SDK giving a Java script library code. We are already coded. Merchant page should be using their library for making payment possible. This is a merchant page या e-commerce page. Any e-commerce website are using JDK libraries to making a payment. And the merchant server means any e-commerce website, their server, this is a buyer for a user and a client, both have a same. First e-commerce user interface UI server should write code to use PayPal JavaScript SDK to display payment button on a e-commerce UPI. First check out the merchant page, where the user checking the merchant page and going to the initial button, and he request to the button to the payment, and the JDK send the button display the pop-up button. User click PayPal button to start the checkout, and the request is going to the JS SDK request to the PayPal checkout. Last checkout browser pop-up. Again the PayPal JS SDK return the message of merchant page checkout order callback, and the merchant page to the merchant server create order, and the create order goes to the payment order UPI. PayPal JS SDK send the order to create the order, and the merchant page send the message to merchant server create order. The merchant server created the order successfully and send the message to the API. API means post/v2/checkout/order. API means some request, some endpoint to the some request and some response to send the request to the PayPal order API. PayPal order API can approve and send the create order created to the directly merchant server. Merchant server return the merchant page order ID, and merchant page send the order ID to PayPal JS SDK. Because e-commerce UI should call server asking for the order. The e-commerce UI merchant server is never having a authority to directly talking to our system payment service के server, because a security is a very important. The merchant server never directly call to the payment PayPal JS SDK. This is our system, because the security is very important. So merchant server send the message merchant page, and then merchant page send the message PayPal JS SDK. Then JS SDK launch the checkout pop-up of the browser. The client long is using username, and the pop-up is front of a user, some user name and the password. The user enter the username and password and login. Then JS SDK send the message on shipping address change, on any shipping application changes, any items are added, any items are removed. So he sent the message to confirm the order and any changes of address, yeah, address, yeah, anything. The customer again check and complete the checkout. The message was sent on the pop-up, checkout is approved. Approved, send to the JS SDK, is approved to the merchant page, and merchant page approved to the merchant server. The merchant server capture code is required in in UPI post slash v2 slash checkout order ID to the capture code. Capture code is important because sometimes the money is debited and the order is not confirmed. Money is debited from the user account and not received in the e-commerce website, so capture code is required. The PayPal order API send the message to merchant server to order is completed and checkout completed. So we set the integration integration PayPal checkout. Before beginning your integration, you need set up your development environment. You can refer to this flow diagram and watch a video demonstrating how to integrate PayPal standard checkout. Start your integration by grabbing the sample code. The merchant the this is given some sample code to help the code. Grabbing the sample code from PayPal GitHub repo or visiting the PayPal GitHub code space. For more information, you can also use Postman to explore and REST API. This is a integration from end client. Set up your front end to integrate instant checkout. This is a backend for Node.js and front end is HTML. So going to the download sample code, simply it download the code. Here our code is downloaded, and going to the download page, this is a download. We make some new folder, make a testing PayPal. I'm going to the download, cut here and drop it and extract the file because the file is downloaded in zip. Extract the file successfully, and there is a Mac. This is useful, so deleted. This is a PayPal, so copy and paste here. So delete this unused file. So there, so he is a sample code to provide us. There is a step by step what I do: add the script tag, include the script tag on any page that show the PayPal button, add the script tag we downloaded, configure your script permanent, फिर render the PayPal button, configure the layout of the button components, support multiple shipping button, क्या बता रहा हूँ, this is end code. Handling response, capture ID, some user ID and password. क्या कर रहा हूँ यार इसमें? Go to the getting started and he give a step by step what I do. First of all, fourth step, set up .env. Use a .env file to set your location, working environment, variable and security. Pass the client ID and client secret for your app. The following code show the example .env file. So we going to the our sample code and there is a .env file and we open in notepad. Sorry, first rename the file. First we rename the file. Rename the file .ev. Enter and edit and open in the notepad. So here is a payment client ID and payment client secret. Then go to the there verify package.json, install third party library, set up npm. We are setting the npm, the sample. First we set the npm. So go to the browser and install node.js download. Going to the node.js download. Is taking some time because the network is slow. Rebuild binary. So here download the node.js. If you download the node.js, the npm npn is already installed. So go to the command from cmd and node slash colon version. The version is v20.16 and npm slash version. The version is both are installed. we check the direction. This is in direction. Volume is directed E in new volume. Volume serial number is 9688 CV05. फिर we install npm install. It takes some time. It's taking time to install the npm. All configurations are installed. He is taking a long time installing the npm. So guys, in pm is installing. Set up the PLC takes time. We discuss about this whenever the POC ready-made code given by a PayPal to see how integration works. This is some ready-made codes, and this is a client. Go to the index. The pm is installing, taking for some times. This install हो जाए. So added 98 packages and ordered 98 package in 3 minutes. 13 packages are loading for founding. Run npm found. So we start the npm and pm start. Our server is running in the localhost 888. We going to the page and first we add the script tag. Include the script tag on any page that show the PayPal button. This script will teach all the necessary JavaScript to access the button on the window. Configure your Script management. Sorry, this is an integration. First step, the second step, third, install third party libraries. We install third party libraries, 98 packages. Verify package.json. The following code samples show a package.json file for a PayPal integration. Replace your server name .js in main with the name of your server file on line 5 and 8. Okay, set an npm. We going to the html page. Come on, this is an client. Open in notepad. This is a notepad and this is a text. Here are our client id. So going and PayPal dashboard. Get start. तो यार कहाँ से आएगा? PayPal.com studio checkout. नहीं advanced checkout. Client. Search the PayPal as PayPal client ID for testing. Get started with PayPal REST API. So we start API and here we log in. So here we log in the dashboard of PayPal to integration. This is in a PayPal dashboard. We know about my account. Here are more information. This is an developer account to dashboard integration and test code in PayPal testing environment. PayPal account, business account. This is an API. Great. Now testing tool, apps and credentials. Here are client ID and client secret. So we copied the client ID and go to the notepad.env folder and save it from a client ID where we copy, and again going to the this and copy the client secret and paste it here to client secret, save it, and here is client ID. So We copied the client ID to the here, and sorry, we copy the client ID and paste it here, client ID, and also paste it here from the text. Here are some text, paste the client ID, save it, this also save it, and go to the command from control C, yes, PayPal, फिर dir npm installing the npm again, because we edit the files, some files are added. This is successfully, and start the npm start the npm. Our project is run in this. Copy, go to the browser, and here paste, remove it, and enter. So this is our PayPal. So successfully it run. PayPal, credit, debit card, payment to the credit card. Here are some pop-up. So we successfully run the PayPal. We pay. Now we are sub requirement where we are from card habitat card holder somewhere. Again we run the, because the payment is running in the PayPal localhost 8888. This is by default. We are paying sometimes. This is an email ID required. We open the dashboard to enter. Wait a minute. We use in India, Germany, Akash Yadav. Here are some information and pay the system. We all. So thank you. This is our application. We successfully run the PayPal to the. We successfully run PayPal of some ready-made code, so given to the PayPal. This is the last process, order capture credit and debited. So thank you for the watching my